Hello and welcome back. I hope everyone's had a good week. The purpose of this video is I'm going to show what I got last Sunday, the week before, around October the 2nd. I went to the Texas Record Show here, and I hadn't been in quite a while. Hadn't been in there in quite a while, so it was so exciting to be back. I got to see some friends. I got to do some digging. Personally, I like going on Sundays, the last day of it, because I get a lot of great deals and I can actually look. There's not as many people crowding you and armpits in your face and all that kind of stuff. So let me get to it because I do have quite a few records to show, and I've been playing some of them, so I probably won't get to show everything. So I got over about 20 records, and I'm going to go quick here. Found this reissue of Coleman Hawkins, and the album is called Soul. It is a reissue, and I could not believe it. The guy said $1, and this record sounds good for a reissue, so I've snatched that up. Next is a Dutch prog psych band. I didn't pay 10, I paid half for it, $5. I got Trace. Really good band, and like I said, Dutch prog. So that was another good find. Then I got a twofer of Spirit. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it says The Family That Plays Together. It's a couple of their albums you can see on the cover here. One is Feedback, I think, is the other one. Pretty much I got this practically almost for nothing. And the two records are in great shape. And so the next one, I'm so glad I got this back in my collection. Aerosmith, Get Your Wings, which I think is one of their best records, early records, but in very nice, clean shape. CCR, I found a real early pressing of it, Bayou Country. Really, really, really good record here. Yep, this is the one that has one of their big hits, Proud Mary. This one, I'm sure some people know Al Diamola. I didn't have Elegant Gypsy in the collection, but I found a nice, I believe, couple of bucks in really good shape. I got a twofer, Charlie Bird and Greenwich Village, if I'm saying that correctly. This is another good deal. Practically almost such a good deal for two records. Mick Jagger, She's the Boss. I've never owned this at all, but I saw it for $2 and how clean it was. I decided to grab it. 10cc, How Dare You. A couple of bucks for this. It's in really nice shape. Didn't have this, and I really do love this record. I'm a big fan of 10cc. Next is this good jazz record. It sounds really good. It sounds like something Blue Note would put out, but it's called the Brooklyn Brothers, Cecil Payne and Duke Jordan, with Sam Jones and Al Foster. But yeah, check this out on YouTube. I didn't see it come up on Spotify or Spotify or whatever, but this is a really, really good jazz record. Another twofer, Coleman Hawkins, The Hawk Flies, Milestone. I like that photo of them. Sorry, folks, I am kind of moving quick because there's a lot of records here and this way, it opens this way. I like Coleman Hawkins. I think he's one of the jazz greats. A few more left here. Charlie Bird, Blues Sonata on Riverside. This is in really good shape. I don't even remember what I paid for this. Practically a really good price, and it's probably most likely a reissue, but I'll show the label. It's that black Riverside. Really, really haven't got a chance to hear this record, but I I'm a big Charlie Bird fan. I think he's a brilliant guitar player, one of the best. Here's another good prog, Nectar, recycled. I've never owned this on vinyl, but I think it's one of the coolest album covers. Very psych looking and proggish. That's the inside of it. I couldn't leave this behind. It's another good deal. I don't know how many copies I have this album, but this one is in very good shape. This is Camel Rain Dances. It still has a shrink on it. It's an American press. I own a UK press of this. Really good record. Three more here. Big Country, The Seer. Practically, a guy just wanted $5 for it, and it's in awesome shape. I have another one of their albums, Steel Town. Jack DeJohnette Special Edition. I've seen people post this from time to time. This is a couple of bucks. This is Tin Can Alley. I thought it was a promo. It's on ECM. I know people have their says and not says about the ECM label. I am a fan of the label. Okay. It has Chico Freeman. I can't wait to listen to this record. And a couple of more here. This was a buck and it's in great shape. Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush Live. I remember my friend back in junior high had this on 8-track and we used to listen to this. It's on the Red Columbia label, nothing too fancy. It's not a UK or anything, but it's the music of Frank Marino. And my last one was another dollar fine, and it's in good shape, no inner sleeve, but it's a 6i Columbia. I'll show it real quick. So it is, what it is I'm doing it backwards, I know. Ellington Indigos and his orchestra. It's in really good shape. I think a buck. Just needs some love. The orphan needs a little blanket, a little inner sleeve, and I'll be good to go. But yeah. So there you go, folks. All right. Oh, wow. I'm under 10 minutes. And that's where I wanted to be. I'm sure I left out a few records. I got some stuff scattered around. I even got a couple of free records from a free box. One of them happens to be right next to me. I'm listening to it. I know the album cover looks kind of corny, but I got a couple of free Starcastle albums for free. This one's a promo. It's in very good shape. This one is not as proggish as some of their other albums, but it's really good, and the music on there I really like. It has like a Yes Sticks vibe to it. I think personally it's a good record. But yeah, so last Sunday, October 2nd, I was having such a good time at the record show. My sweetheart, she goes with me, and we go separate ways, and she looks for a certain thing that she likes to look for at the record show. And I had so much stuff that I even had to carry some of it. I only had one bag. But anyway, going to the record shows is a lot of fun. Digging, looking for the music you love, that you grew up with, that you still listen to certain bands, that you can still find some good deals out there at these record shows. Again, thank you everyone who here has recently subscribed to my channel. Appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care, everybody, and have a great weekend.